Today's horoscope, Monday, June 15th, 2026. All zodiac signs, with today's practical advice. Aries. This date speaks of a personal restart, but without loud gestures. The new moon with Chiron makes a small, precise beginning useful, while Mars brings money and requests into the day. If you stay direct but restrained, you can clear up a practical issue without using up the next step. Today to do. Take one practical topic and write it in a short sentence. Payment, price, schedule, or answer. With Mercury and Mars, the right move is the one that cuts out what is unnecessary without raising the tone. Taurus. For Taurus, this date puts the spotlight on what remains useful: home, expenses, timing, and close relationships. The new moon opens a practical seed, while the current passage suggests not improvising with resources. Aim for a simple, verifiable gesture, not a loud turn. Today to do. Open a brief conversation about timing, shares, or small shared commitments. For Taurus, a direct but calm tone works best, putting what is needed on the table without raising the volume. Gemini. Today is not asking you to chase everything, but to understand which information deserves space. Mercury highlights resources, pay, and spending, while the new moon adds a restart tone that begins with your presence and quickly reaches concrete value. If you choose one priority and handle it with precision, everything else settles more easily. Today to do. Choose one step and finish it. A confirmation, a correction, a yes, or a no. The day responds well when you turn the right idea into a measurable action. Cancer. For Cancer, this date puts the focus on how you show yourself outwardly, with a more restrained but also more credible tone. The new moon and the contact with Chiron help an honest word, while the shift in atmosphere later in the day asks you not to take everything personally. If you protect your role without hardening it, the passage becomes useful. Today to do. Before you move a task forward, check one thing only: that it is truly complete, and not just fast. The sky favors sober gestures that avoid corrections later. Leo. This date works when you stop measuring yourself by how much noise you make and choose a clear, recognizable gesture. The new moon puts your presence at the center, while a touch of freshness in relationships and projects helps you change pace without losing style. In the next hours, what matters is what you can start simply. Today to do. A direct contact, without long detours, can unlock more than a long explanation. Keep the sentence essential and leave room for the reply, especially if something needs reopening. Virgo. The day brings to the center a matter that touches trust, exchanges, or shared responsibility. For you, the right detail matters more than total control. If you choose a restrained but precise move, you can clarify a delicate point and make a concrete decision easier. Today to do. Write or check one practical item only, with numbers and timing in hand. The current passage rewards the short gesture that removes ambiguity. Libra. The day opens a useful window to change angle without forcing anything. The new moon in Gemini and Venus in dialogue with Uranus favor a smart move, a proposal, an exchange, or a contact that widens the field. By evening, the tone shifts toward responsibility and public presence, so it helps to arrive there with simplified ideas. Today to do. Put down in writing what really matters: timing, responsibilities, or amount. A short outline helps you avoid misunderstandings and makes the current passage solid. Scorpio. Pluto brings the fire onto home, roots, and what truly supports you, while the new moon makes the day better suited to a restrained restart than to a show of force. For the way you react, the point is to choose what to keep close and what to lighten, without turning everything into a control test. Today to do. Write a short message, make a call, or close an agreement while you are still clear-headed. On this date, the practical move matters more than delayed reasoning. Sagittarius. This day does not ask for huge leaps, but for a move that can make what you share more reliable. For you, the point is to see where deeper trust can become a concrete gesture, an agreement, or a choice that lasts over time. If you stay restrained, the sky works in your favor. Today to do? A short sentence opens a conversation better than a long speech. Say only what is needed to get a useful reply. Capricorn. For you, the base matters most. Home, habits, and nearby responsibilities are not in the background, but become the point from which everything else is measured. The day opens with a simple gesture in daily life, and then shifts the tone toward relationships. If you choose clear words and a concrete step, the picture lightens without losing strength. Today to do? Change one practical step in your daily work. A time, a message, or a tool. The benefit comes from the detail, not from a revolution. Aquarius. This date rewards your way of changing the pattern without losing touch with reality. A creative gesture, an unusual proposal, or a well-structured conversation can open useful space, as long as it stays clear and concrete. The new moon adds a planting tone. The noise matters little. The quality of the first step matters a lot. Today to do. One single well-chosen sentence is worth more than a long explanation. If there is a clarification to open, do it in a human tone and without dragging it out. Pisces. For Pisces, this date puts resources, spending, and the way you weigh a proposal at the center. Neptune on money makes everything more intuitive, but also more blurred. The new moon and the lunar shift toward a more creative tone help you make a restrained, concrete, and readable choice. Today to do, a short note helps you more than a long reflection. Write down what you accept, what you ask for, and what you prefer to put off. Thanks for listening. You can read the full horoscope for each sign on en.milazzo.life.